What's good, YouTube, Twitch, TikTok? We're going live with stream number... What stream are we on? Stream number... 11 of this Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess playthrough. In the last stream, we ended up here in Arbitus, well, near Arbitus Grounds. We're going to go into the next dungeon in this one. If you want to see more like this on YouTube, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to turn on notifications. Don't forget to join me on my socials. Those are linked down below. And don't forget, you can also support the channel further by becoming a channel member from as little as 99 pence per month. If you're watching this on Twitch or on TikTok, don't forget to heart this. And don't forget to follow. Let's get into this. Hey, Faye, what happened? Hey, Liam, how's it going? Jade, how's it going? Bab, welcome in. Thank you for the heart me, the Go Popular, and the roses. I appreciate it. How are we all doing? So, let's jump in. Right. We're going to immediately warp because I need to go to somewhere I can get some bloody health. So that's, actually, no. Let's go to Death Mountain. I can just chill in the spring for a few minutes. Oh, bloody hell. When did you get that? Yeah, not too bad. Bit of a day today. But other than that, pretty good. You been up to much? Being rushed on Sunday evening. Damn. Well, hopefully you're feeling a little bit better now. You okay, Bab? Ended up being rushed. Thank you for the love you so much. I appreciate that, Baba. Well, hopefully you're feeling a little bit better now. How's that all going? Did a test yesterday and they rang me today to tell me I have COVID. Bloody hell. Yeah, I'm pretty good, Bab. Just looking forward to doing some more on Twilight Princess. Getting some more of it done. Well, hopefully you feel a bit better soon. Damn. I haven't heard of anyone I know getting that in quite some time. Which ones have they stuck you on? Did some shopping then chilled out for a bit because I haven't been sleeping well. I'm knackered now, just about to do the pots and laundry. Fair. Today I've been recording videos because I had to get a bunch done. So I've got this week's and next week's all fully sorted, uploaded, ready to go. I made a start on the week afters as well, so I've got a couple of those recorded. Then my PC decided to have a partial meltdown that I had to fix. Then I made dinner. And me and Emily started watching WWE Raw. So we're going to continue that either later tomorrow or tomorrow. Whichever one. What's watching when Parlia. How's Parlia going? Cracking. We're healed. I'm assuming I can't buy any kind of... Buy some arrows, though. Sure, I'll buy some milk. Cracking. We got some milk. That's going to help us replenish a few hearts. That'll do for now. Right, guys. What do I do? Do I go straight to the dungeon or do I try that stupid dungeon crap again before I go there? Hey, Liam, you're right, dude. But I've never had that before. It put me in hospital. I'm surprised, because most people have had that by now. I mean, I've had it once. I got it in 2022? Something like that? But no, it sucks. It's finishing getting pennies when you home. Nice. How much you got left of that to do? Just find a full setup of PC. Want to keep on... I'm going to give you the specs now. Yeah, dude. Give me the specs. I'll take a shout at it. Straight to dungeon. I did 3 times. Just spice my life up. No, I know you've had it a few times, Bab. Jeez. They were all before you met me. Yeah, I had it. It would have been 2022. It was friggin' nasty. Was not fun. Mystic, Liam says hi. Although you can probably read the on-screen chat, but still. That's the thing, Bab. Like, so many people ended up with long-term conditions or symptoms because of it. I fortunately didn't. Like, all of my stuff ended up fine in the end, but obviously yours didn't. Which sucks, because a lot of people just had so many problems left after that. So when I went in, Yeah, but they have a lot of similar symptoms, don't they? Because it can mask itself as a bronchial condition, like in terms of like bronchitis or a chest infection or something along those lines. It's 10 more buildings? Oh my god. You got a lot to do then to get that all sorted. Right, well, let's go straight to the dungeon then. Also, how is mic quality? I've gone back to using one of my old mics because my current Blue Yeti is having issues. So I do need to sort that at some point. To be fair, Bab, that is something that you would do. I'm not going to lie. That is definitely something you would do. I don't know if I could. Fair. No. Like, I was literally trying to render videos earlier on, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, my PC decided to spark randomly. My CPU started spiking to 90 degrees, which it shouldn't be doing, because that's its maximum before it starts having a full meltdown. But then it kept doing it. I mean, I think I figured out what the problem was, but even then. Charged me at 11:30 AM by 7:30 PM. I was rushed in with a rush. Crap. I mean, how are you feeling at the minute? No, I was fine, just bored. That time I was mortified because I'd been to see ABBA. Yeah, but that was like a big friggin' event that's like, you know... a lot of people. Oh! Mork didn't. I had to have 10 days off work. That, honestly, that does suck. I mean, it's not that widespread anymore, thankfully. And thankfully there are a lot more treatments for that now. So, which is good. Because it means that, you know, less people are being offed by it. Which is also very, very cool. Before we crack on with the dungeon, we're already at 5 likes on YouTube, which is incredible. Can we get to 7? And then on TikTok, we're currently at 590 likes. If we could go up a few more, that'd be fantastic. I'm going to quickly share the stream on the TikTok side, because I need to keep doing that. I need to remind myself to do it. So I'm going to quickly do that, turn my camera off whilst I chill for a minute and do that. I'm going to go quiet for a bit, because I'm going to get stuff done. No, that's cool, Jade. Enjoy doing your cleaning bits. Antibiotics are helping with the sore throat, but nothing I can do apart from isolate, do the test in 3 days. No, that's pretty much all you can do to make sure that it doesn't get spread. Have you had any of the vaccinations for it at all? It's first guinea pig in the UK to have the trial. No, of course. I mean, when do we find out the test results from that, Bab? Like, whether or not you were given the real or the placebo? I had to spend a minute there looking for TikTok on my phone because I couldn't remember where it was. So that's always fun. So I'm just quickly sharing the live. I performed a social action. Of course I did. Alright, live successfully shared. I've had 3 jabs. You've had 3 of them, which is good, because it's going to help build your resistance to it, so it shouldn't hopefully be, you know, bad. At the end of this year. Hopefully. Specs, i7 9th generation, price 500 SSD, 1 terabyte hard drive, 1660... So 32 gigs of RAM. I don't know. I mean, for an i7 9th gen, that's actually a pretty good build. The only thing is that graphics card's going to bottleneck it a bit because there is a weaker graphics card, but it'll work just fine. So, yeah, that's a good price to be fair. Although in the future, I would look for a graphics card upgrade for it, like to a 2000 series or a RX 6600 or something. No, but that's because of the long issues, Bab. Right, let's crack on. Alright, so as I've alluded to a few times, this is the dungeon where we get given the Dominion Rod. Of course, we're not going to get given that for a little bit, so we have to make do with what we do. But this is the first game, I believe, that makes the Temple of Time a full-fledged dungeon. Because normally Temple of Time is just a place you go to either get Master Sword or to, like, basically go to it as part of a quest. Full setup, that's good, right? It with the mic, keyboard, mouse, and Xbox controller monitor, that's good for me. I'd buy a graphics card, give me a good one for it to buy. No, but that's what I'm saying. So it's a good price for it, but in the future, I would look for a graphics card upgrade for it. Just because that graphics card will bottleneck that CPU slightly, because the CPU is a bit too powerful for it. Everything else is absolutely fine. Yeah, but that's a common symptom with that. That's the thing. So hopefully that should return. I mean, what is it? Is it like something that there's a lot of, or is there literally just like one for sale? Like, what's the situation around it? Like, is it a bid? Do you only have a certain amount of time to buy it? Like, what's the context? Yeah, but those sort of things change, Faye. That's the thing. It is there. Like I said, Faye, you're the first person that I know personally that has had that happen to them recently. The last person I know that got it was like 2 years ago. Found a new walking stick. I want. Just gonna. What's the walking stick you found? Hey! Not so fast. At last. This is it. This is where I've been trying to get to. The ancient technology of our people sleeps in this place. We've been searching all over, and now we're so close I can smell it. Once we find that thing, we can go home at last. Oh, gracious, yes. Young man, we're so close, so please help us find what we're looking for. Yeah, for spares or repairs, that's a decent price for it. Oh yeah, spider alert. I always forgot to mention this. I gave the alert yesterday, but just to reaffirm it, there's quite a lot of spider enemies in this dungeon. So just want to reaffirm that quick. And then, spoiler alert, the boss of this dungeon is a big spider, so... What do you think it's going to take to sell them over? Not too long, I'd imagine, depending on the price, though. That's the thing. So, you remember yesterday you couldn't tell me what i7's in it? That's going to help dictate it. Because the thing is, it'll need to be a processor that someone's going to want to use. That's definitely not it. That's to get back out. Hang on. Boom. Look at the gameplay. That's fine. Oh, let's go, lizard people. Booming. Oh, go away, Keese. Come on then, you want a piece? Thank you. Leave me alone. Right, okay. Knew you were near. How long's it been there for? Jeez Louise. That thing was running a bit frantic, wasn't it? My God. I mean, they might need a bit more time to look at it. That's the thing, because if it's a full-fledged repair shop, they might have multiple things to look at. Honestly, I would hold off until you get a result back on that laptop. Because the thing is, if you get told that it's actually going to work and it just needs a little bit of treatment or whatever, it could be worth it. That's the thing, because it could easily double the value of it, even at that time, if you're still looking to change it to like a desktop. I'd hold off until you hear back from them. Give it a couple of days. Thanks for the flame hearts, Bab, and the first day bouquets, and the white roses. Fixing give me an expensive price and I haven't got it. I'm not being funny, but any repair that's going to cost more than like 200 euros is not worth it. And that's the thing. If you've got 300, 400 you could spend on a new PC anyway, then no repair should cost more than that. So like when it comes to the repair of a piece of technology, if the repair is going to cost more than like half of the value of the item, it's not worth it at that time. It's like trying to get an iPhone repaired, right? So, like, a lot of places charge ridiculous amounts to get iPhones repaired, purely because of what they are. It's not that the technology is more expensive, it's literally not. The technology is about the same price as everything else. Same with Samsungs. If you get a Samsung repaired, like, let's say you smashed the screen, you want it repaired, you'll get quoted £200-300, dollars, whatever, to get it repaired. It's not worth that much to get it repaired. A screen replacement is not that expensive to get done. It just isn't. Yeah and no, it really depends. That's the thing. So, for example, let's say in your laptop, the thing that's knackered is, I don't know, the RAM. A RAM replacement is a lot cheaper than, let's say, a graphics card replacement in a desktop. I'd argue that's one of the most expensive replacements, especially if you replace, because most of the time, the graphics card is the most expensive part of a computer. Most of the time. There are a couple of exceptions, but the majority of the time that is the case. So, honestly, just depends on what the repair is. It's like a lot of people think the CPU repairs or changes are expensive. They're really not. Like, they're just not. Like, not when you're comparing it to the alternative. Find a monitor Dell, 27 inches, 20% 84. You want a mouse for a trophy? Is that expensive? I mean, depends. So it's a 1080p monitor. That and a keyboard and mouse for €150 is a bit excessive. Now, that is excessive. I'd say anywhere from like 80 to 100, you're probably nearer the mark. Like 80 to 100 euros, you're closer to the mark of what you want. Uh, 24. So I have 3 24-inch monitors. This is the thing. So, like, people's preferences and people's needs are completely different, though, isn't it? Like, for example, for the kind of content I do, a laptop just wouldn't cut it. Not for the price you pay. Like, for a laptop that would have the specs that I would need, you're looking double the price of what I paid for my desktop. Easy. Whereas your use case is different. So with your use case, you can go for a laptop because your workload doesn't require as much intense processing as mine does. This is the thing. Like, there's an old expression. It's crude, but it's true. It's different strokes to different folks. Like, the thing is, everyone's needs are different. Like, some people need to spend that kind of money on their computers, some don't. Just depends. Like, honestly depends on the usage. Yeah, but GTA 5 and Fortnite aren't exactly intensive games. Like, I'm sorry, but Fortnite can run on a potato. If you change up everything enough, it can run on a potato. And as for GTA 5, GTA 5 is an old game by this point. Even the remastered version on, like, console and PC and whatever, it's not that intensive. It's really not. Hey, look, Sims crystals. I've got to admit, they look exactly like Sims plumb bobs. They knew what they were doing. They knew it. Ah! Right, let's try that again. I gotta admit, I also like that really satisfying sound when you hit it as well. It's got a very, very, very satisfying sound to it. Seriously? Nope. But what are you guys in the stream up to? Anything interesting? Don't forget, if you are in the stream on YouTube, to like the stream by double tapping that screen. It really helps that YouTube algorithm. Don't forget, if you're watching on TikTok, to smash those hearts. I do greatly appreciate it. Compass! Alright, let's see what's going on, shall we? I swear, if one more emergency vehicle today wants to drive past my house, so many of them. Man, oh man. Bye. Right, okay. Did not mean to do that. Bye-bye. Just found a monitor 60 Hz 24 inches $94. Is that bad too? What's the brand? Because that price tag would solely depend on the brand. This is the thing with technology. Like, the price you're going to pay, really, in the branding will also dictate what it's worth. Oh my god, there's so many of these things. I'm just gonna snipe them at this point. Whew! Right, okay. HP 97%. See, for a HP monitor, that's a bit overpriced. For HP. Oh, any monitor can work with really any setup. Even if it doesn't have the right connections, it's fine, because you can just buy like converter cables. Like, for example, let's say your graphics card only has HDMI output and the monitor only has DisplayPort. You can just buy a converter for it. It's not the ideal way to do it, but it works. Are we kidding? Okay. Well, like I said, for example, let's say your monitor only has DisplayPort and your graphics card only has HDMI. You could just buy a converter, so HDMI to DisplayPort, so you can change the signal. That's what I've had to do with some of mine, because the two monitors on either side don't support HDMI. They only support DVI or VGA. So rather than go through the nastiness of having to buy like other monitors when these work absolutely fine, just bought converter cables. Because it means I can use these monitors, because these monitors work perfect. There's absolutely nothing wrong with them. And if there's nothing wrong with it, I'm not going to not use them. Unlike a lot of people, I'm not a snob when it comes to the picture quality on my PC. I do not care. As long as it works, it's absolutely fine. Which screen is better, 24 inches, 27 inches? You want to look at it, look good, and be good for gaming work. That depends. How many monitors are you planning on using? Just the one? If it's just the one, then 27 would be better. If you're using multiple, go for 24. Only one, then go for the 27-inch. The thing is, right, so for example, in my case, I've got 3 24-inch monitors. Now, for me, that is more than enough screen real estate. Go away, stupid viewbot. Do one. For me, that is more than enough real estate for my screen. Whereas for some people, it's not. So for my use case, it's better. On a what? How do you spend money on a noise? I'm assuming that's supposed to say mouse, right? I mean, a mouse, depending on what kind of mouse, like if it's wired, you can go like easily 10 euros and it'd be fine. You can buy decent mice for a good price. Anywhere from like 10 to 30 euros, I'd say. There we go. Perfect. I mean, for the price you can get them for, I wouldn't go used. Like, you could pick up a solid set of keyboard and mice for lower than 30 euros. Like, easily. Even more decent sets as well if you forego RGB. If you don't want RGB, then you can get even better ones for a cheaper price. Here we go. I think this is where we get Dominion Rod. I'm pretty sure this is where we get Dominion Rod. Oh yeah, this is definitely where we get Dominion Rod. Hello there, Dark Nut. Having Hell Splitter against this guy is stupid overpowered. Boink! Bye! Bye-bye. Later, dude. Alrighty then. Let's go get our rod. Buying a used PC from Facebook Marketplace, I should go first. Check it and pass on. Oh, 100%. The problem is if you buy over Facebook Marketplace, You don't have the same assurances you get off like Amazon, Newegg, or eBay, or Jawa, or wherever. You wouldn't have the same assurances. That's the problem. Because at least with stuff like eBay, you get buyer protection. Well, this is what I mean. Like, places like Facebook Marketplace are different because there's no assurance on it. It's so over here, I don't know if it exists in other countries, but over here in the UK, we have a website called Gumtree, which is similar to Facebook Marketplace. It's peer-to-peer selling, but the problem is there's no real buyer or seller assurance. You sort of have to go off of what they say works and what doesn't. So more often than not, people buy from it and get scammed because they don't realize what they're doing. You want to make sure it turns on for a start off. You want to see them boot up a game or a program or something that's intensive so that you can see it working. How am I getting out? I personally would go for a chair you're comfortable with. The only reason I have a gaming chair is because Emily bought one. Otherwise, I wouldn't have really gone for a gaming chair. I'd have gone for whatever chair's comfortable. And again, table, again, depends on what kind of table you want. What height you need, what size you need. I'd say average for a chair, anywhere from like 30 to 100. Anywhere for a table, like 30 to 80. Yeah, sure. Mine's a proper gaming chair. It's just covered by my coats. I always keep my coats on it. Oh, trust me, it's very comfy. I can sit in this thing for hours, and I have back problems. It doesn't give me any kind of back pain, which is nice. One thing that is cool is this floor is the light medallion from OOT, which is really cool. But no, it's a very, very comfy chair. Also, thanks to those who've liked the stream on TikTok. We're at 2k likes. Can we get to 3? I'm going to alter the goal. What are we on YouTube? We're on 6 likes. Can we get to 7? What, this same chair? Probably about 50 to 60 euros. What am I doing with this thing? So you can get it out there and then I can take control. Well, you asked about this specific chair. This chair was decently expensive, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, okay. You smash it. Cool. Yeah, but once it's done, it's hopefully done. You don't have to worry about it. So at least there's that. I mean, small mercies, right? Wow, I was an inch off triggering that. So where was that off Facebook Marketplace, that setup? Right, we'll speak to them, see what they say. But make sure if you do intend on buying it, just make sure you do fully get it checked before you buy it, because I want to make sure you're not getting ripped off. Like, spec-wise for the price, that's really good. Right, how do I activate that? Wait a minute. Think I have it. I think. No. It's nowhere near rude, because you have your own expectations. Like, it's completely fair to have your own expectations. Like, if it doesn't meet your expectations, then, you know. Oh, that was well close. Ow. I will say this much, Dominion Rod is handled really well in this game. The control for it is great. Like, it feels great to control, but it also doesn't feel cumbersome. Like, it doesn't make it bad or anything, which is nice. On my sky it shows 7, but thank you for 7 likes. So I'm going to alter the goal to say 8, because mine does not say 8, it says 7. So I can only alter it based upon what I see. This could be the first stream in a while that ends up on 10, which would be really nice, actually. I'm not going to lie. Right, I'm assuming that's there. Okay. There is a Poe up there. Oh, I play with a controller. But from my own experience, I'm not good with keyboard and mouse, so I don't use them. The only time I use keyboard and mouse is if I'm playing an MMO, and that's because you don't have enough buttons on a controller, depending on the MMO. So again, it really depends on which one you prefer. Like, when you game on your current computer, do you play on keyboard and mouse, or do you play with a controller? Because, like I said, it just solely depends on what you prefer. Oh, I'm too far away by like an inch, are we kidding? Dude! Seriously? No! I want to take control of you. There we go. Cool. Okay. Well, if that's the case, then I'd just, like, buy a cheaper one. Because being realistic, you're not really going to use an expensive one, because if you only use it for FIFA, then there's no real point going for one that's like 50 or 60 euros. Just go for one that's like 20. Go for like an off-brand one rather than go after an aftermarket one rather than a first buy. At least that's what I would do. Because at least you then know you're getting value for your money. Perfect. Right. Perfect. Ay, ay, ay. Almost fell off. Right, so I need to go this way around because this is the only way I can go that doesn't break in the path. Okay. So with those ASMR people, they're everywhere on YouTube Live. I don't know. Like, I'm not an ASMR person myself. I mean, well, I am and I'm not. Like, for example, I meditate, and sometimes in meditation I use, like, thunderstorm sounds ASMR. But I wouldn't really call that ASMR. But people that like to watch people eat, or sorry, like to listen to people eat or whatever, no thank you. I'm alright. Gonna do ASMR next stream. I'm good, thank you. Mate, mine wouldn't be entertaining. I'd be mukbanging a salad. Or like fish fingers and chips, which is a classic English dish. Trust me, you don't want to see me devouring my food. But then again, I don't get the point with that nonsense either, because it's just like, wow, watching people eat like a vast quantity of food. Woohoo. Yay, let's go. What do you mean? Salad Bro's capping on that. Mate, I love salad. Salad's great. I might actually have salad for dinner tomorrow. I love salad. So good. Like, jacket potatoes with a salad next to it. Just a bowl of salad. I'm not kidding. I'm one of those people that'll sit there and just eat a whole lettuce. I love lettuce. Lettuce is great. Like, lettuce is sick. That's an interesting phrase. Let's bang in the salad. Jesus Christ, Jade. Trust you to bring that up. Bring some pizzas, burgers, tacos, sandwiches. Oh, soda juice, chicken. That's real food. Oh, so salad's not real food, is it? Okay. Why is it not real food? I mean, fair enough, but like, still, my point stands. Salad's awesome. Like, the point still stands. Salad is amazing. Okay, for those other than Liam in the stream, like, let me know if you like eating salad. Or if you're watching this after the fact of video on YouTube, do you like salad? Let me know in the comments. I'm sorry, but salad is amazing. What's wrong with salad? You cannot go wrong with a good salad. I'm sorry, but you can't. This is it. Salad is amazing. No, I do not. You don't put olive oil in a salad. Gotta hit the plumb bob. How far off with the mark was I? I couldn't have been that far off, surely. Technically, no, Liam, because we don't really do ground beef pizza over here. We have, like, beef pizza. I like salad, but prefer many other foods. No, I like salad. There are other foods I prefer. It's just, I like a salad. Salad's cool. Oh, I love onion rings. Onion rings are great. Again, onion rings are another solid invention. It's like hash browns. I love hash browns. Hash browns are great. Oh yeah, it's on a meat feast pizza, but we don't do that specific pizza on its own. That's like with a bunch of other meat. So if you're talking meat feast pizza, then sure, I love meat feast. Meat feast is great. But that also comes with other stuff like ham, pepperoni, salami. Actually sometimes comes with chicken too, which is really nice. That's the point. What are some of your guys' favourite pizza toppings? Let me know. If I'm picking any on mine, it's like black olives, mushrooms, sweet corn, pepperoni. Sweet and salty. But not the wrong kind of sweet and salty. Nice. Do love a make your own pizza night. Hey, Sleepy, how's it going? You alright? JPEG, how's it going? Pepperoni and pineapple. Fair enough. Definitely not for everyone. I'm not a pineapple on pizza person, but... Then again, I have black olives on a pizza, so most people wouldn't eat those on a pizza either, to be fair. I love black olives. I love them on my Subway. I love them on a pizza. Like, black olives are great. Nice sleep. You been up to much? What about you, JPEG? You been up to much? Favorite pizzas: pepperoni, pineapple, and jalapenos. Sweet, salty, and spicy. I mean, the jalapenos I could deal with. I don't think I could deal with the pineapple. I'm not gonna lie. But then again, I don't like pineapple on its own, so... Don't know why I did that. No, fair enough, JPEG. You got any plans to do anything? Not much but Zelda. Are you happy to see Zelda, Sleepy, or are you happy that you're playing Zelda? Couldn't do jalapenos, you've told me that before. No, I can tolerate them. I don't like them very much, but I can tolerate them. To a point. Everything to a point, right? Ow. Got ya. Both fair. Hey, Kid Crow. Thank you. I appreciate that. How's it going? Eight noodles, 1.5 packs of chili. Normally it's 4, and I can't handle that. Don't get me wrong. I'm not the best person at handling spice by any means. Like, I don't exactly handle it all too well. Like, I can eat them if... I can eat spicy stuff if necessary, but that's about it. Any other time, it's a bit of a non-pois. The repair shop just called me and said the motherboard's gone and it's going to change it. Yeah, but how much is that? Because a motherboard replacement on a laptop really isn't that expensive normally. No worries, JPEG. Thanks for dropping by. I do appreciate it. Where are we? Don't know what I'm doing. What transform to wolf? €55 is not bad for a motherboard replacement at all. That's actually somewhat relatively competitively priced. Considering how much has got to be changed because it's a motherboard replacement, that's decent. Definitely not bad. At all. I thought that was a switch. Apparently not. Alright. Let's go. I do kind of love how you're going to get this guy all the way from the end of the dungeon all the way back to the start. I love it. Right, just letting you guys know, spider alert in a couple of minutes because we're going to be going to the big boss of this dungeon. Tis a big spider, so there's your warning. What's 67 even about? I'm confused. What do you mean 67? Like, what's 67? I'm confused. Is it? I don't know. I don't think I've ever seen that meme before. Either that or I'm just too old to care. But yeah, I definitely don't think that's a meme I've seen. Can I get one of these for my house when I have to, like, get rid of a spider? Because Emily hates them. I've never even seen it before, to be fair. But it was like the other day when people brought up those weird, creepy dolls from Japan or Korea or wherever. I can't remember what they're called now for the life of me. But, like, I didn't even know they existed, so... Shows how much out of the loop I am. Hey, there we go. The door is open. Whoop whoop. Actually, it hasn't taken that long to go through this dungeon, to be fair. Ow. Probably should have waited a sec, but oh well. There's a Beamos. That's cool, Sleepy. Catch you later, dude. Have a good evening. That's it, Labubus. Whatever the friggin' thing was called. It was like some creepy doll. I did not mean to do that. Oh, Labubus. Sorry, that's it. Labubus. I'm sorry there. With my association, I made a Labubu by words. Ha 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 ha. Alright, spider alert, guys. Alrighty then. Alright, on YouTube we're currently on 7 likes. Can we get to 8 likes? That'd be ideal. And then on TikTok we're currently on 2k likes. Can we get to 3? Open that eye, Armored Goma. Do it. Boink! Thank you, Jade. That's be appreciated. Welcome back, Jade. Oh! Why does the spider have a 6-pack? Oh, sweet. Lame. That one. Nope. Where you going? That one. Boppy! If I saw that, I wouldn't get close enough to know, but people in Africa would hear me screaming. Yeah, we're not done. Surprise! Now we're done. Is that one random spider? And we got another piece of the Mirror of Twilight. One left to get. Boom! 3 of the mirror shards are ours. Just 1 left. Let's go! Ben, you saw how nasty that monster was, right? The evil within the shards is more powerful than you can imagine. You know we could be assembling something truly terrible here. It could be something that we'll ultimately have to destroy. We have to hurry, let's find the last shard. Let's go. Let's go! Let's go. Time to leave. Woo! Hey, Searchman, how's it going? You alright? Right, so that's Temple of Time complete, but that also means we've opened up a few other things we can do outside of dungeons because we've got Dominion Rod, which is very nice. So, we're going to go do some of those. That's cool, Serge. Enjoy food. Oh, actually, wait. What's down here? Hello, Poe. Let's go! Secret chest. Boom! Piece of heart. Let's go. But no, having this stuff now just makes it a lot easier because it allows us to control things like that. Well done, adventurer. Uko sees what she was looking for. Goodness, yes, it's Dominion Rod. You found it in the temple. Hey, Swizzles. You do look like a Ben. Thank you. Don't know whether that's a compliment or not. How's it going? What console do you play on? I'm not so good in grammar. That's cool. What? Right now, Wii U. Can't be helped. I suppose I'll just have to look for statues that respond to the rod. It's decided. That's what we'll do. That's what we'll do indeed. Well, Uku is on her way. See you again. God, that chicken looks like Voldemort, man. Hey, wait. What did you do to the Dominion Rod? She's gone? Suppose a useless rod is really just more baggage, but what are you going to do? She's just trying to say something about returning to the sky. The last piece of the mirror is also said to be in the heavens. If we restore magic to the Dominion Rod, maybe it'll come in handy. Yes, but we have to restore it first, because it does nothing at the moment. So at the moment, the Dominion Rod can't be used outside of this area. If we go back in, the Dominion Rod will work again. So we need to restore it back to the way it used to be. Best place to go for that would be right about here. That's cool, Serge. Also, yeah, thank you to those who have liked the stream on YouTube. We're at 9 likes. Can we get to 10? Let me guess, Postman? How did I know that was going to happen? Stupid Postman. I don't know what that's about. Like, they're trying to make him sound as dumb as possible. About Elia's memory. There's something about Elia's memory I wish to tell you, but I know you're busy. But please come to visit me on Sanctuary Ordon Village. That's where we're going. Hey, Kakariko is this way. Probably forgot his pants, so... My dude's streaking. Me dude is streaking. Not good. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Da da do da da do. Yo yo yo. Ben, did you hear what the shaman said? No, because I was trying to talk to the shaman in the first place. Waiting for you, Ben. Fortune has smiled upon us. If things go well, we should be able to help Leah recover her memory. Do you remember Telma's friend Shad? Well, it seems he's researching the heavens, and he's come here to see the statue in the basement of the sanctuary. And as I've learned, when Leah was saved, she overheard some talking about the Rod of the Heavens or something like that. The Goron Elder believes that to help her regain her lost memories, we must piece together the fragments of her past. Which means, if we work our way backwards from the very place where she lost her memory, we may find something that will restore it. Now, we must retrace Leah's path. I'm certain it was to Telma who cared for her before she arrived at this village, was it not? It would be best to speak with her first. Please take this to Telma. Cool. I want Twilight Princess on Switch too. I was saving, but then it did. Oh, no, it was on the Wii U. Yeah, so this and Wind Waker HD both got remade on the Wii U, which are about some of the only good games that came out on the Wii U, to be fair. But yeah, they never ported them to the Switch. If they want to port those remakes to the Switch too, I wouldn't be mad about it. It'd be kind of cool, to be fair. Oh my, couldn't be surprised if it isn't Ben. What a coincidence meeting you in a very place like this. How very odd. Say, old boy, do you remember what I told you before about the Legend of the Sky being known as the Okoa? Well, there's something about it that's been bothering me, so I came here to snoop about. To think that you would appear here is such perfect timing. You really are a rather extraordinary fellow, aren't you? I found it at long last. Observe this statue. It's the same one as in the manuscript my dear father left me. There are many similar statues around Hyrule, but this one seems to be different. Here, take a look at the belly, you see? This too was in my father's notes. It's called skywriting, I believe. Awaken us with the word that breaks the seal. Yes, indeed, that's what it says. Wait a moment, isn't that Ilia a friend of yours? It's simply tragic how she lost her memory. And that Rod of the Heavens she mentioned, I'm sure it has something to do with the word that breaks the seal. Isn't there any way to restore her memory? I'm certain it would help us figure this all out. Unless they do... Oh, crap. I forgot I can't. Because he's standing right there. I'm not in line of sight. Seriously? I can't transform here at all? Even when I'm not... Wow. Fair, Jade. That's very fair. I'm from the UK. How about you, Serge? See the Pokemon game's coming out. It looks like Animal Crossing. Yes. What's it called? It's coming out next year, isn't it, on Switch too? But yeah, it looks a lot like Animal Crossing. That I'd be down for. Nice. How is it up in Sweden? Right, so we need to get to Telma's bar, so the only way we're doing that is by going to Hyrule Castle. It does look cool, Jade, honestly. I'm not gonna lie, it's the first really cool looking Pokemon game I've seen in a while. It's 54 euros for a motherboard change is not a scam, right? No, it's not. Like, for a motherboard change in a laptop, that's actually really cheap. Okay, Serge, no worries. Yeah, no worries. Honestly, for that kind of price, you can't really beat the value. As long as it obviously works. If it's in a proper repair shop, it'll, you know, 99.9% work. But obviously, you want to make sure it's fully working. No, fix it, then sell it, because it ups the value. As long as you can verify that it all works before it leaves you, then it's going to be worth more. I went the wrong way. Hey, Hugh, thank you for the sub on YouTube. So my alerts are working. It's been a while. Yo, Telma. If that's the repair shop, how much this could be sold for, and well, it really depends on what's in it. That's the thing. Once you've got it repaired, you can tell me the full specs, and I can tell you exactly how much it's worth. I'll find a way to get memory back. Sure. Oh, wait a minute. I've got to give her the stupid letter. I've got to have to manually do this. There you go. A visit from Renardo, the shaman. All this writing, and he doesn't bother to mention a thing about little old me, honey. That is what I call rude. Well, there's no accounting for the foolishness of a man, and at least I understand Ilya's situation now. Of course I can lend a hand for that adorable little girl. And what else do I know? The first one to bring Lilia to the shop was that doctor. Maybe he knows something, but he's a crusty old bat. That's for sure. I've got it, honey. You go and take this to him. This magic little paper will get that codger talking. I'm sure it'd be nice if she started remembering things soon, eh? So now I'm going to give that to the doctor. I'm going to find him. Excuse it, bro. I'm going to text you when it's fixed and tell you the specs. It's just Bender's Variety. Oh, 100%. They would want to buy it for that price because they could flip it for over double that, most likely. Hey, Abab, thank you for performing a social action. You okay? Yeah, Bender's Variety. It's the same as it is on YouTube for me. Oh, right. Jade has everyone's back. Jade's good people's, man. Yeah, not bad, Bab. I've just done the spider temples. You don't have to worry about any more spiders. Hey, Brendan. I'm good. How are you? Hey, what's that? Just as I wondered who it might be, I see it's the admirable young lad who was willing to help the Zora boy for nary a single rupee. Just what is it you want, lad? A physical? You've some money, don't you? By the way, that girl here didn't mention anything about me, did she? Here. Why does that sound really ominous the way he put that? Look, I can't pay this off right now. I can see Telma's hired you as some sort of heavy to strong on me, but she'll have to wait. Look, lad, if I'd been able to sell the wooden statue that young lady had, I'd have been able to get that money. Good, just building more house. How's that going? We'll always help anyone if it's the kind of thing. No, exactly, Jade. It's always the kind thing to do. I'm doing okay. Just got off work today at Kroger. Oh, fair. How's the job? See, I accidentally spilled medicine all over that little carving, which made it stink awfully. I put it outside to dry, but then, well, it was stolen. Who goes around stealing people's stuff like that? What a world. You always have to be on guard, eh? Look, Mr. Heavy, at any rate, neither the money nor the carving is here, so I can't repay you. Now to work. So I've got to find the carving. Okay. Thanks for sharing the stream on TikTok, Bab. Also, don't forget, we're trying to get to 10 likes on YouTube during the stream. Can we get to 10? We're currently on 9. And then we're trying to get to 3K likes on TikTok. We're currently at 2.2. So I'm going to start decorating soon just to change up what I'm doing for a bit. I feel like that's fair. Like, you want to get rid of the monotony. Oh, come on. I think I've got to follow that bone, right? Or rather, I've got to leave, turn into wolf, and then come back in. Thought I had to start smelling. I'm playing Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. Originally, it was released on the GameCube/Wii, but it got remastered on the Wii U, so I'm playing that version of it. Also, Bab, thank you for liking the stream on TikTok. To be fair, I'm doing a playthrough of it. I've played through it before, but one, I've never played through it on stream, and two, I want to learn it a bit more to do a randomizer of it in the near future. So that's currently why I'm learning it. Or relearning in the game, rather, so I know where a lot of stuff is. So wait, can I turn into a wolf here? I can, okay. There's got to be something for me to smell, right? For me to get the sense for it. You're a persistent little bug, eh? I have said neither the money nor the wooden statue, you great lout. I can't return what I don't have. Can't get rid of the medicine stench. I don't have any money. When it rains misfortune, it pours. Remember that, lad. Yeah, but where's the smell for me to sense it? Hello. Forget the reekfish scent and learn the smell. Yep. Welcome back, Serge. How's it going? Perfect. Right, so we've gotten rid of the old scent, learnt the new one. Now we're able to find what we need to find. Of course, I now have to leave here and come back in because otherwise I can't transform. I get what the game makes you leave and come back in. I do, but at the same time, it's really, really, really inconvenient. Like, just let me do my business. What are you guys in the stream up to? Anything interesting? I think I played Twilight Princess before on the Wii. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if you did. It's one of the most sold games on the Wii, and it's one of the most loved for a good reason. It's fantastic. It is really solid. I've played a good amount of Breath of the Wild in the past. In fact, in the future, I will probably do another Breath of the Wild randomizer. It might just be a little bit before I get to it. You're looking for the wooden statue that Ilya had, aren't you, dear? Think it's coincidence that I happen to know it got stolen from the doctor's place? No? Yes, I'll admit it, I took it, but then I was attacked by some sort of skeletal dog beast who took it from me. I don't know why those beasts were after the statue. I thought it was likely that she was in a dangerous spot, though. The fiends just lurk outside the southern gate. Unfortunately, they only come out at night. And one other thing, they always don't move around as a pack. You won't get the statue back unless you give them all a thrashing. The statue sounds like a key to getting his memory back. You must get it back. That's fun. Good job it's turning into night slowly. I think it's a good bloody job. Oh, thanks for the heart signal, Bab. Hey, Jez, how's it going? You alright? Right, so they hang out down here, but we're gonna wait till night time, so I'm gonna like turn my camera off for a minute whilst I do my business whilst we wait. Thanks for the level up, Sparks, Bab. Yeah, not too bad. How have your streams been going? Thanks for the go popular, Bab. Yeah, no worries, Serge. Nice one. Sorry I haven't been by much the past few days. I've been working the past 2, and then today I've been recording videos all day. So I do apologise that I've not really been. I've been in different Guardian streams. It's just whenever you've been streaming, I've not been able to pop in. Because I just haven't had the time. Because you were streaming earlier on, but I was recording at that time. Hey, Bab, thanks for the coffee magic. So thank you for you, my jam. Thanks for sharing the stream, Jezza. Alright, skeletal doggies. Think I've got to reload the area for them to appear. Did you know where the wood statue is? It's with the, yeah, I knew where it was. But you have to initiate the events leading up to it. Well, this is definitely the southern part of the field, so where are they? Thanks for the heart me, Jez. I appreciate that. Well, where are they then? They should be here. Unless they appear down there. Ah, hello. There we go. Booey! Get out of it. My dude, Cat, you said there's a friggin... Thank you. Like, you said there was a pack, not a whole army. Right, so we have her statue. So now we need to return that to the doctor. And then hopefully that'll give us everything we need to be able to get what we need to get Elia's memory back. It's about bloody time. Thank you, Brendan. But yeah, what are you guys in the stream up to? Anything interesting? Can't remember how you get that chest. There's also a hookshot point up there. Why is there a hookshot point there? Let's have a look. Wait, what? That looks like a hookshot spot. Is it not? Interesting. That's very, very interesting. I didn't mean to talk to you. Leave me alone. I gotta admit, it's a bit eerie going around the Castletown market when there's no soundtrack. Clean the room quickly. I wish I could hire a maid sometimes. I know, but that takes the fun out of it, right? Who the heck are you? Wonder what the guy's doing. He's looking right over there. Look, the guy standing directly across from us. See, he's staring right at us. He's looking over here. I wonder what his story is. Man's standing directly across from us. See, he's looking right at us. Bloody weirdos. It's like, oh, he's looking at me. Oh, he's looking at me. Well, look somewhere else then. You dumbasses. You're a persistent little guy. Yeah, I've got the stupid wooden statue, dude. That statue. I haven't the foggiest notion what that thing is. Take that thing and go return it to the girl lady or whatever her name is. Oh. Okay. Thought you wanted it, but alright. Funny, you mad. No, I enjoy spot cleaning. I've actually got a good amount of cleaning to do after the stream, so that's going to keep me occupied for a while, which is quite nice. I don't mind a good spot of cleaning. Like, cleaning's alright. Let's go. How many post holes have we currently got? 32, so we're over halfway there. Don't know where this takes me. Where does this take me? Oh, this side of the bridge. Okay. Oh no, this is the end. The bridge is broken, so we cannot carry spring water. Now there is no way to work. Oh, I wish someone would fix this bridge. So we need to find this part of the bridge. Don't know where it is. It's great if you only have 1 or 2 people to clean after. You want to see the tornado that hits here every day. It gets tedious. I mean, fair enough. I can imagine that would get pretty tedious pretty fast. But at the same time, I wouldn't fully mind, actually. There you go. When that person set me free, they gave me the statue. I remember that much, but that means that person's still in trouble. Oh, what is wrong with me? I can't remember where that place was. I remember. I thought I'd seen that before somewhere. That belonged to the tribe that protected the Hylian royal family long ago. They worked in secret, so they lived in a lonely, forgotten place, but I heard the tribe dwindled in the prolonged wars. If you want to find that hidden village, look for a path leading to the Lanayru province on the far side of the Bridge of Eldin. But the rockslide blocked the way to the village long ago, so you can't get there anymore. What? Oh, I do not mean to worry you little humans. Problems like these are no problems to the Gorons. Our patriarch Darbus will be waiting for you up ahead. Look at your map to see where. I will try to find the path beyond the Bridge of Eldin that leads to the Lanayru province. What do you mean what happened, Brendan? So she lost her memories, so we need to go and find the person she was confined with to restore power to our Dominion Rod, which is then going to allow us to access the city in the sky, which is the last major dungeon in the game, or at least the last major dungeon for the Mirror of Twilight. There's still a couple of dungeons after that. So Bridge of Eldin is this side, isn't it? It's up there, yeah. Right, we're at 3.2k likes on TikTok, which is fantastic. Thank you guys so much. Let's see, can we get to 4? And on YouTube, we're still on 9 likes. Can we get to 10? Alright, let's see, shall we? I'm gonna do myself a favor and just snipe these guys. But this part's going to get interesting very, very, very fast. Alright, let's go! Hello, Darbus. There's a hidden village up ahead, little human. The elders call it a forgotten place. This scent that has been burning my nostrils, it is the scent of evil. There's only one powerful creature I have seen about, but under the beast are many minions who attack and plunder like a pack of hyenas. There are 30, no, at most 20 of them ahead. They're probably just a small band of survivors, ragged remains who have settled leaderless into this village. If that is all there are, little human, then you are alone and more than enough for them, but you will have to defeat them all to save the girl's benefactor. Before you go, I'll tell you the secret to besting them. Destroy them all before they spot you. Got it, little human? So yeah, if they see you, you're going to get ambushed, which is not ideal. So our goal is to snipe them all before they actually see us. Or at least snipe as many of them before they see us as possible. Right, perfect. There's one at the very end. And he's gone. There's one up there. And he's gone. Right, so that's 8 taken. There's another one. Turn away. Turn around. Bye-bye. Okay. Across we go. Ow, what? What? Where am I getting sniped from? Oh, there you are. Are we kidding? Are we kidding? Get out of here. Bust my buffer. What is that? Wait, what? I don't know. Right, we'll come back for that. That's a Wolf Link song. But there is 6 left. Right, there's only 1 left. Bye! Adios, amigo. And that takes care of that. Hello there, little old lady. How's it going? The howls of the beasts, they faded into silence. Wait, are you? The Savior, it's you, the Savior. Please, please forgive me for not opening up the door. My name is Impaz. I'm the last resident of this poor village. My name comes from the Great One who built this village so long ago. This village was once the secret home of a proud tribe who served the royal family. But it fell into decline and became infested with dangerous beasts. It's become an awful place. Excuse me for asking, but is your name Ben? Ah, I knew it. So then you saved that nice girl. How lovely. When she was here, she would often cheer me up by saying that you would come to help. That sweet girl, she worried about this old woman even as I helped her to escape from here. But by royal order, I can't leave this place until a certain person arrives, no matter what terrible fate is visited upon it. But listen to me blather on, I have a favour to ask. Would you help me return this to her? I think she always kept it close to her heart, but even so, she didn't hesitate to part with it in order to protect me. There's our charm. Impact's very original. I believe in my heart that it's kept me safe all this time. So please, I ask you to return that to the girl. Sure. Right, well, before we do that, I'm gonna go ahead. Nope, this one. And do this. What? I can't transform here at all. Well, that's lame. So I've got to come back. We taking the mic. Alright. Wonder who she could possibly descended from. I wonder too, you know. Can I transform here? I can't transform here at all? Dude. Well, tough tough crap. I'm coming back in a second as Wolf. I'll just transform out here and go in. Transform. Now we go back in. Oh, come on. Go away. Let me through. There we go. Right, okay. You gotta twitch that, dude. Do, 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 do. I think it's called Ilias theme. The way he bobs his head up and down all the way. Like, well, it's the best way I know to remember the song, because I have no way of remembering it otherwise. I'm not gonna lie, I'm terrible at remembering the songs in this game. Let teachings of old pass to you. Take sword in hand and find me. Woohoo! He's at Hyrule Castle. I can't learn that one until the very end of the game. Lame. Oh, but I can transform out of Wolf. Oh, I can now. Okay. See how it is. I am playing the Wii U version of the game, Jared. How's it going? Well, I'm going to warp then if I can. Why is this move so slow? Whoop! Alright, come on, Lydia. Here's your stupid charm. Remember me. No, I did not mean to do that. Seriously? There we go. Does she remember yet? Going good. Just chilled after getting some earlier afternoon errands. Okay. What errands were you doing? I knew you once. Yes, this feels so familiar. The scent of hay. Long ago when we were young, you and I. You were always there. You were always beside me. They couldn't see it, just a millimeter too far away. No, exactly. Apparently, go to that distance, they're completely blind. Ben. Hey, she remembered. Woohoo! Yeah, she is. Do 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 do. Take some recycling sorry, and pick up my last pickup order. Ooh, what was the order? Anything interesting? Way, woo! This gift was meant for you. It was something I wanted to give you before you left on your journey. Please, Ben, take it. No, fair. Been up to anything else other than that? Like chilling, watching anything, playing anything? Got the horse call. They made it just for Epona. Cool. It means I can call Epona wherever I am. You don't need to worry about me any longer. Whenever you return, I'll be waiting for you. Woohoo! Yee-hoo! Ben, do you remember what I was saying about the Rod of the Heavens? Well, actually, it was about the messenger to the heavens who held that rod. The nice woman who saved me told me about it. Apparently in this woman's village, they've guarded something for the heavenly messenger for generations, so they await him. But they can't give this item away until the messenger arrives with the rod. That's why the lady couldn't leave her village, you see. Say, Ben, do you have any idea who the message to the heavens might be, or even what the rod is? Yes, I know exactly what it is. It's the Dominion rod that I carry. And funnily enough, I've already got it. Like, I already have it. You can't get any more specific than that. I already got it. Also, thank you to those who've been liking the stream on YouTube. We've gotten to 10 likes. Holy crap. Thank you. Can we get any more than that? Where am I going? To the village. I need to go this way. That's cool, Brendan. Catch you later, dude. Have a good one. But hey, at least we get to fix the Dominion rod so we can actually use it. I think this rod whips out. Oh my god, Jade. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Could you imagine, though? Like, that's the plot for the next fanfiction, right? Hey, not like that. Clean your mind. Oh, okay, sure, yeah. Because you said that, and that you made it sound so totally innocent, Jade. Like, you made it sound so totally innocent. Hey, hey. Is that girl doing alright? I haven't much to offer, but please make yourself comfortable here. Hey, that rod. Is that the Dominion rod? Ah, could it really be? Are you the messenger to the heavens? Among the legends of my clan, there is a story from the time when the Uka still maintained contact with the royal family. Yes, it is said that a mysterious rod was handed down from the people of the sky, and it was called the Dominion Rod. The rod was only to be carried by the message to the heavens when the royal family needed to communicate with the Uka. For generation to generation, my ancestors have guarded the book that, by royal decree, was to be given to the messenger to the heavens. What are you talking about? Okay, sure. This is that book. Please take it. You got the Ancient Sky book. Woohoo! This book is written in the ancient language of skywriting. I'm so glad it stayed in this village. If I had not met that young girl, what would become of me? Me and that girl must have been ordained by the gods so that I could be here today to pass on the knowledge. Alright, well, we're still not done, because we've still got to then use the book to then fix the rod. The way you do that, if I remember correctly, is you go back to Kakariko, go into the underground part of that weird house, and then speak to the dude, because he can translate sky language. Then he tells us how to get it repaired. Literally, this part is just one giant fetch quest. You go from there to there, back to there, back to there, back to there, back to there. You're bouncing more, like, Jesus Christ, you're going back and forth more than a yo-yo. I did see the little kitties. Well, that village is infested with them. Let alone the stupid bokoblins that were there 5 minutes ago. Sorry, mini Shreks. Alright, so we've now got the book. What's this? Oh, it's skywriting. Where in blazes did you get this? You don't suppose this could be the word that breaks the seal? Right, let's try it out. Nope. No reaction. So it's not this statue, huh? Ben, thanks ever so much. You've brought me one step closer to solving this puzzle. I shall give the book back to you. Now I shall try out this word on other statues. I have made the rounds of these statues so many times that I have memorized their locations. I will place marks on your map so you can find them. Come find me in case you have questions. Remember, every one of those marks is near an owl statue. Now if you'll excuse me. We literally went through all of that for him to basically be like, by the way, here's another part to the quest. Enjoy. But the power has returned to the Dominion Rod. Let's go. The writing in the book was a spell that imbued the staff with magic. Now you can do the other statues what we did before. So he did say he would mark your map wherever there was a statue, didn't he? Then we should go check out those spots, right? We have the Dominion Rod, and it has power! Woo! Can I just warp out of here? Yeah, I can. Let's go. Right, well, I won't be doing that tonight, but what I will be doing tonight is this stupid puzzle. Because this has been driving me insane, and I want to get it done. No, you don't, you bokoblin piece of crap. Bye-bye. Alright. Let's go. Look at him just congregating on that side. Oh my god. Bye. Ah! Lame. Okay. Woohoo! We made it! We did it! Piece of heart! Woo! Bye! Bye-bye. Bye-bye-booey. Rude. Right, but that is going to end the stream for tonight, guys. So I will be back on tomorrow night, where we will hopefully end up towards City in the Sky. But it really depends on what we end up doing. Probably doing some more searching around for a bit. I will catch you guys in the next one. If you want to see more like this on YouTube, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to turn on notifications. Don't forget to join me in my socials. Those are linked down below. And don't forget, you can also support the channel further by becoming a channel member from as little as 99 pence per month. If you're watching this on Twitch or on TikTok, don't forget to follow. I'll catch you guys in the next one.